Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And yes, indeed, it is a brand new day. Everything is wet and damp outside, but it hasn't been raining since it became light anyway. So, just residual dampness. Plus, right around in the area where I live, it's always wet during the wet season. You go more than a couple of blocks in any direction and it gets dry. But then you come back here and everything's wet again. So thumbs up on that. So all the cars going by in the main road outside, well, there's the heavy sound of wet tires. Thumbs up. I went for, it wasn't an early morning walk because I wanted to go to the library to get some printing done. And it doesn't open till 10, so no real reason to go out for an early morning walk. But I waited until 10 o'clock and headed out, took the path that goes by the stream, which, again, is about 15 minutes if you move quickly, and got to the library, did my printing, came back. I printed up the last of the Heroes of Qalanor stuff that I have, which is not everything that's available. It doesn't have a huge amount of stuff. It's got like 16 or something supplements, and they're just little adventures, some of them only like 10 pages long. So there's stuff, just not an overwhelming amount of it. But I got that printed out some other things, some of which I'm going to show you. One of which is this really quick thing here, beneath the dungeon floor. It's all in a very annoying fashion to have it printed. These are 2 columns, and the only real way to print it that I could find that didn't have just one single column down the middle of each page, on the 2 pages, you need like a saddle stapler, because it would be stapled right to the middle here. These 2 pages, this is like page 6 and page 7. And then up here is 1 and 12. So when you leaf through it, it kind of works as long as you look at, cover, and then this text on the outside of it, and then the text on the outside of this page. And then when you hit the end, then you start coming backward on the inside. It works, but life is life. And it's interesting is that the guy writes on here, guy, gal, I don't know, a lunch and crawl adventure from a Hodag RPG. And you get, the writer says you're supposed to take about 6 characters, takes about an hour, and generating dungeons, which it's a dungeon crawl game, so you need dungeons. But it doesn't have the kind of thing that I like, which is the gameplay loop written down. It has kind of there, but it's draw D6 plus D6 rooms, marking doors, I can English, I promise, marking doors and traps and whatever other features you determine. You can generate rooms as you delve deeper into the dungeon, reaching as far as the edge of your sheet of graph paper. That's about as procedural as it gets. The rest of it is just, oh yeah, you're going to want to roll for a room, and then here's how big the rooms are, and here's traps, and here's features, but it doesn't tell you when you're supposed to do them, or how. When I say how, it's like procedurally. At this point, do this, table, not table, like 1, 2, 2A, 3, 3A, and then bring it back, and then nested recursively. My brain does well at stuff like that. This, where it's left up in the air, kind of bugs me. This, at least, when it's talking about how big your room is, they give examples here. These are not to scale because this is a large room, and a large room is not just big enough for one creature. But it's it seems to be fun. It seems quick and interesting. Plus, there's a way of having your characters advance. Now, that's the thing that I'm going to talk about here, because this annoys me, which it's free, so it shouldn't annoy me too much. There's this guy on YouTube, goes by Mage Hammer, and this is a free RPG designed by the guy that runs Mage Hammer's YouTube page. And it seems to be interesting, which is why I went and printed up the reference things, the spell sheets, reference pages, and then the actual rules themselves. The one thing that really kind of irritated me in the midst of all that, it just sort of says for advancement, hey, it's kind of up to your game master to decide when everybody gets to go up a level. I want rules. That sort of decision, that's lazy. I hate that. But past that, I want to take a good look at it and such like that. Now, the fact that I've got all these, and am I ever going to play any of them? Well, yeah, I have played some, and I'm going to continue playing them. But they're like, I've used the example before, I'll use it again. For people that enjoy collecting glass frogs, all you do is have the glass frogs that sit on a shelf, and they gain, these people that have these glass frogs gain their enjoyment from looking at the glass frogs, knowing they have that collection of glass frogs, enjoying how the glass frogs look, and just being happy that they have the glass frogs. And these are my glass frogs. If I never play them, then I'm still happy because I have it and can look at it and can take it down and read the rules and think about it. So whether I play it or not, kind of, but this especially I'm going to be doing here very, very soon. Hopefully for the channel soon as well. We shall have to see how recording things goes, and thumbs up for that. But I really want to do this one for the channel because it's really set up for, like, not exactly miniature stuff. It's kind of miniatures agnostic, but you can move around on them. But there's, like here, there's this one adventure for it. And the good part and the bad part, I'm going to knock things down. I've mentioned before about how it's both cost effective and not. This is like a 3-level dungeon. But this is, it's done. The dungeon's there, there's some monsters, and the new character class. And that's it. Because the first 2 levels of the dungeon, you just generate randomly using the generate things randomly rules. And then the last table is the last map is actually an actual map. But they're kind of worth it in that, you know, you get information of monsters and monster tables, plus I'm a completist that fashion, and they're not bad, they're not terribly expensive, so I've got that many of them. It's gonna take a while to get all 16 of them, since I only pick up like 1 or 2 every month, but I'm eventually hoping to get them all. Just like I have been collecting the Mike Lambo solo wargame books, but as many as there are of that, and as much as I can get them, like I had been getting like 2 of them per month, but I've been getting like 1 every couple months now, so I'm hoping to get them, but we shall see. So that's been my day. I've been going and getting things printed. I have been watching videos this morning because I was not aware that it was daylight savings. I was up at 6, but that was because I was up at 7 before the time change, and I hurt so much I couldn't stay in bed anymore. So even if I had made the change and gone, oh my God, it's not even 6 o'clock yet, It wouldn't have mattered. I would have had to get up out of bed. Everything hurt so much. So I've been tired that way, but I'm going to be going out for more walkies. I've already gone, as stated, library and back. I have gone to Walmart and back. I'm hoping to get to my storage unit and back because I have some empty notebooks there. And just like the Heroes of Qalanor stuff is in this one, I could put the Delves and Dangers rules inside of another one. And that way, I don't have to spend the X number of dollars, since I can't remember exactly, on another notebook when I don't need to. So thumbs up on that. Past that, I have been thinking of creative stuff as best I can, as well as the solo RPG stuff as best I can, thinking about all of the various things like Cryptid stuff. So yay on that. Going to have to talk more about my Cryptid stuff just to remind people about them, or if you've never heard them, just to let you know, since the Cryptid stuff in my setting is every cryptid in human mythology that we talk about worldwide exists within the setting, plus all of the cryptids that I talk about, where I have invented such others, as well as just having human types where they look and, well, may not necessarily act human, but they look human. They just, again, they may not act human. Unfortunately, cryptids in this world are held back, incredibly so, and life is life. But it's got a whole bunch of good stuff to it, so thumbs up on that. But past that, I am going to spend the rest of the day just editing, rendering, uploading, and taking care of myself, kind of tidying up a little bit more, because as you can see, it's got a little sloppy around in here. So get that done, and it'll be good. Now, if I can't do things, or if I feel that I'm not getting things done properly, I'm not going to beat myself up. If you can't get done the things that you would like to get done today, then please do not beat yourself up. It will not help you get them done next time. It's just going to hurt as you beat yourself up. Be good to yourself. You deserve it. And hey, even though I've gotten, because I forgot to say this and I wanted to say it. Yesterday, I thanked people for donating to my GoFundMe. And in comments later that day, when I was looking through comments, someone said someone donated $200 more to your GoFundMe. And yeah, somebody had. So I am real close to that $1,500, which again, if I get there, I am closing it off. But at the very latest, it would be the end of November for me to order it. At the latest. So it's coming close. It's getting close. I'm going to have something where I can play games, I can record games, I can edit video as well as render it. It will be a very good thing. Unfortunately, it'll be Windows 11. And as much as I hate using Windows 11, I mean, Windows 7 was awesome. I didn't use 8, and thank God. Windows 10, I have enjoyed immensely. Windows 11, from the very few times I have used it, has been like pulling fricking teeth. Unpleasant. Painful. Oh my God, do I not like Windows 11. It's awful. But Windows 10 is going away in October of 2025, and while you can pay money so that you can extend the life of the product for another 3 years at $30 a year and get security updates, that just kicks the can down the road. And I don't want to pay like almost $100 just to keep it updated. Still though, life is life. Anyway, getting there, and that's a very awesome thing. Roundabout way to say, if you could check out the links in the GoFundMe, in the description down below, that would be very cool. If you do not want to donate, or you cannot donate, or any whatever reason, if you do not wish to, then please do not even think about it. I'm not trying to grift. I'm not trying to hurt anyone financially. Thank you, each and every person that has donated. You are all beautiful and awesome people. And, of course, if you could like, comment, subscribe, share the video with people that you think would like to watch an old man yammer on inanely about incoherent and incomprehensible subjects, that'd be awesome. Very, very cool. Greatly appreciated, and thank you. And if not, that's okay too. You know, yay. And, of course, if you're a Patreon patron, thumbs up and thank you. You'd bring me from a badly hurting monkey to just a hurting monkey. And while most of us in the U.S. are hurting monkeys, it's better than being a badly hurting monkey. Thank you so very much for your help. If you look in the mirror, you are looking at someone who is beautiful and awesome, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And if you've left me a comment, thumbs up and thank you. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up and heart each one that YouTube will allow me. And I answer as many comments as my nerve compression will let me do, which is not as many as I would like, but at least it's some. So thumbs up for that. Greatly appreciated. You too are beautiful and awesome in your own ways. So yeah. Oh, I guess I might as well do this. If you have watched this far, I was looking at the movies over here to try and get an idea, and I skipped over Song of the South, so that's why I went, oh, that wouldn't be a good one. How about if you could type 2-movie into the comments to show both me and the YouTube algorithm that people actually watch this far, that would be very cool. I know there are people that do watch this far, and you are all greatly appreciated. The fact that anybody at all watches is greatly appreciated. I am serious. I can't speak English, but I am very serious. It is awesome and appreciated. So if you could type that in there, that would be very cool. So, until we meet again, I'm not sure what I'm doing there with my movements, but son of a gun. Until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. But this has nothing to do with anything, but I almost dropped this from things sliding around on my table earlier today. It's the power brick type thing, rechargeable brick that you can get at like stores. So I use it to charge things so that it doesn't just go bad, because it's good for charging things and I don't want to waste it. Oops. You take care. I better pick that up.